Welcome to this live. I'm waiting for a little bit more people to come in so that we can continue the discussion. We're discussing about book apps and how to turn your book into an app. Why is it important to turn your book into an app? So if you're a nonfiction author, look at this. You have a book that's been published maybe on Amazon, or maybe you're using physical publishers in your country. That you've written a book, it's been sold. You've sold like how many copies? 100 copies, 200 copies. What next? What follows after that? That's what we want to dive into, the importance of having your book turned into apps. That's an emerging trend that's coming out. Your book in an app form. So that's what you're going to discuss. Let's wait for a little bit for some people to come in, and then we're going to continue from there. So I'm waiting a little bit for some people to be able to follow up and be able to join us. Okay. All right. Yeah. So why is it important for you to turn your book into an app? Especially for a nonfiction book, it means the methodologies that you're teaching. There are many things that you want people to learn, and when people learn this, when they read a book, the possibility of them forgetting whatever they've learned about in your book within hours, within 24 hours, what they have read, and the possibility of applying what they have read in your book is very low. That's the reason why it's important to have an app for your book, especially if the methodologies that you're teaching, the takeaways that you want people to come up with from your book. You've toiled enough for all year, 2 years. Despite the fact that AI is making this a little easier to come up with the outline, but still, that original thought that you have as an author is very important, and it's what will bring a difference between real authors. You've struggled to write your book, to share methodologies, whatever you want people to learn, then it all goes to dust. But when you have an app, it means people will be able to interact with your content, probably on a daily basis. You can even be able to tell them about your other programs that you have in your programs. Maybe you have a coaching program. Maybe you have a course. Maybe you have a subscription app. When you are interacting with them through the app, it will be possible to engage further and even to sell your other programs. The other thing why it's important to have an app is that the engagement is higher, and you can get feedback from your users. You can be able to get feedback from those who read your content. From reading your content, they can also to share their feedback with you. Let's take a scenario whereby you've listed your book on Amazon. You don't even get to see the names of those who bought your book. You're green there. There's nothing you can get. And the ones who get, probably they don't allow you to give so many links in your book. That means they buy your book, read about it. Probably it's impossible to get in touch with you unless maybe they search for you on other platforms, but the connection is gone. You cannot get feedback from them. You cannot continue to train them. You cannot feel whether they have implemented whatever you were teaching in your book. But with apps, you can integrate community of your readers. You can integrate sessions where you can go live within your app, or you can inform them within the app. Maybe you go live weekly, you can be able to contact your users, which is not possible probably with books. And you get to know your clients and you can serve them better. All right.